Hello everybody. Um, it's Esquilax again. And we are um, how shall we put this? Um, I don't know, but we're here. We exist. We're playing EU4 again. Um, kind of, sort of, as I promised. Not really, but here we are. Um, Looking for. Did I miss Great Britain up here? I hope I did. Okay, I did. Okay, yes, I did. Okay, I was gonna be like, I wonder how strong Cologne is. Okay, they're not too terribly weak. Bohemia, um, 49, 48. Because I'm just trying to think of, like, who do we want to become allies with? Because, it's an important question that we need to think about, right? Um, because if we become allies, like here, like Austria, right? So, like, we're allies with Austria. Um, and Austria is kind of surrounded by enemies, right? And Austria doesn't really have. I mean, Austria doesn't have bad allies. Like, they have good allies, I guess. But, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, personally, I'd much, much, much rather be allies with France over anyone else. So, at the same time, being allies with Great Britain wouldn't be bad. Because they have pretty good relations with most people, I would say. Clone I'm not worried about, because Clone and I are forming what I would say is a pretty, I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I can't really say. Because I feel like Clone could turn on me at any moment. But I feel like we're forming a pretty tight block here, right? So, like, Saxony and Nuremberg might hate Clone. And Saxony and Nuremberg both don't necessarily hate me either. It must be said, but we don't need to be allies of Russia. So we could become allies of Great Britain. I'm just unsure. In all honesty, I really am. Because I feel like, I don't know. Like, I just honestly, I really don't know. I wouldn't mind becoming allies of Great Britain, but again, the fact is, hold on. The fact is that Britain, for the most part, you know, you think about it, right? Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we could do it. We could become allies of Britain, but we'd kind of ruin our possibility of being friendly with France. And, like, it's just, is that something we want to do? You know what I mean? I mean, our chances of being allies of France might already be hurt because we're allies of Austria. So I just don't know if we'd be able to, play, like, that kind of a game, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know. I wouldn't mind it. Because Great Britain, I definitely think is going to become a powerful ally. um, if we do decide to side with them. Uh, but I'm just not sure. Um, if it's something we really want to do. Because we could do it. Um, Brabant, really? Okay. And this doesn't mean France is gonna hate us, right? Like that's not what it means. It just means that we're not going to become allies with France. You know what I mean? Like we picked our side now. You know what I mean? We picked our side, and we chose the side of Great Britain. We chose the side of Austria. That's all it necessarily really means. So it doesn't. It's not a bad, awful thing. As Papal States, are they allied with France? They're allied with Great Britain. I mean, if Great Britain wants, here's what I'm looking at too, is that if Great Britain wants to, they could go to war against France, and they could pull me in. They could pull Cologne in. They could pull in the Papal States. They could pull in Austria, right? Like, they could pull in a lot of people that would go to war against France, and France would be able to pull in the Knights, Venice, and Liège, and Mantua. And Mantua isn't that big. Yeah, it's just one province. Um, you know, so I mean, now France is in a position where, they could kind of get messed up. I would like it if Spain were allies with Great Britain instead of being enemies, but we'll see. Right? So, I don't really know. Um, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Because it's gonna be interesting, I think. Um, in terms of our colonialization efforts, um, we do want to colonize, and I've been thinking that less and less I've been having less of an interest in the Americas, and I've been having more and more of an interest in Africa, and so I'm thinking maybe, right, that we shift our focus and we shift away from of the Americas and move our colonialization focus over to Africa. I don't know if that's going to be the right decision. I don't know if that's going to be the right move. But I think we could do it, and it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. I would like to focus on improving our position within mainland Europe. I think that'd be very beneficial for us. At the same time, I think I sort of realized that it's going to be hard for us to expand in any direction, because there's now become a sort of entangled web of alliances, right? Like, we can't go to war against Holland without bringing in Bohemia and Saxony, and then Austria won't go to war with us, neither will Great Britain. Austria definitely won't go to war with us, and Great Britain is fighting in another war, and their manpower is down. So there's there's some dangers, right? There's some dangers. There's some danger that is present, right? So we kind of need to keep that in mind. Let's see. None of these are too terribly good, actually. A lot of these are kind of bad. At least for the cost. I guess we don't have to go. I would like to get another one, but I mean, if it saves us some money, not a lot, but if it saves us some money, then I guess it will be okay. It's just a question of where would we like to? Would we like to get this part of Africa, or would we like to get this part of Africa? Sort of like the Cameroon and Gabon, or do we want sort of like, I don't know, the Ivory Coast and Ghana and that kind of thing? Is this Ghana? I don't know if Ghana is over in this. I don't know. I'm not. I must admit, I'm not too terribly proficient in the geography of Africa. Um, but either way, I would say things would be pretty difficult for us. Probably go to the Cape Coast here. And this actually wouldn't be that bad. I mean, for the trade that it would offer us, this actually wouldn't be that bad, I would say. Um, so it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Ethiopia is going through some trouble right now, it seems like. So we're just trying to get the lay of the land right now in Africa. And see how things are going. Persia's going through some internal conflicts, it would seem. That wasn't Persia, was it? I don't know if that was Persia. Actually, I didn't really get too terribly good of a look. But Vijayanagar somehow is being like messed up. But so yeah. Oh man, Transylvania is being completely occupied by Bosnia. I don't even know where Bosnia is actually. Like, I know Bosnia is supposed to be over here, but they're not, you know? So I don't know. I would really love to get this military technology. It would cost 618, but we just don't have the we just can't do it. Oh, the full annexation of whatever has happened. I say whatever, but yeah. So, Burgundy is no longer a country. Well, it's because they were allies with Brabant, and they shouldn't have been allies. I don't know why they were allies of Brabant in the first place, but they were, for some reason, whatever, they were allies of Brabant. I don't know why. That was a mistake. They shouldn't have done that, but they did. Hold on. Um. Yeah, but Brabant is no longer a country. So there is cause to go to war against France. No, because I don't care about Holland's relationship with us. Like, I, quite frankly, I don't care. Um, like if it deteriorates, it deteriorates. Because I do want some of their territory, though. You know, um, so I'm not like too terrible. I don't care too terribly much um if they don't like us, because I do want their territory. I do. Um, oh, here's Bosnia. It's right there. Jeez, I don't know why, but didn't see them. So Aztecs are going through more internal conflicts. Not more, but I don't know. Okay, now we are out of advisors. Gosh, we're not getting any good advisors. Um, colonial range. I mean, unless I could get colonies in Asia, I don't quite care too much about it. But it's gonna be hard to get Asia. Because there just isn't any sort of like straight up land we could just take. Like there's like in Africa. So I don't know what we would want. We'd probably want this. Actually, I know it's the less valuable, it's the least valuable, but um, I just want to close this off. You know. And then let's develop this place. Um, Lubeck have insulted us. I don't care about Lubeck. Like if Lubeck wants to insult us, they can. I'm not concerned. Okay, what we should do though is because all of our diplomats kind of got kicked out of places. I mean, they didn't get kicked out, but they're no longer there. Let's improve our relations with our long-standing allies, because that's important. I don't know if we could get away with it. Let's just do it and then hope for the best, I guess. Gustavian infantry, though. Nah, I want Highlanders, because I'd rather them be... Actually, no, we'll go Gustavian infantry. Shouldn't be too much. Let's see what we could build. Hold on. If we wanted to build, for example, let's say this, where would be the best places to do so? Oh, but the price of silver is pretty high actually right now. But that's okay. We'll... Hold on. Someone at war? Okay, no, no one's at war. Are we still at peace with them? Yes, we are. And then maybe I shouldn't be so arrogant to think that we wouldn't lose this territory, because we could. It's possible, but at the same time, I mean, I just don't think Holland's gonna go declaring war on us. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know what should I call them. What are some territory? What are some countries that we've like completely wiped out that no longer exist anymore? Um, Lundberg. Um, we'll call it. I don't know. Um, we'll call it Saxe Hamburg for no reason. Like legitimately no reason. Um, and what are they? They're gems. Okay, they're gems. Oh, that's considered part of Colombia. Okay. Um, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so we have an interesting decision we need to make. Um, I don't know, man. Maybe we could do Saxony, because we'll probably end up going to war against Saxony anyway at some point. And let's be honest, Saxony doesn't have too many good allies, so um, and this isn't important anymore necessarily. Brabant, who's Brabant still allies with? Cleves, and Lubeck. And we have to get an explorer. No, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Yeah, because um, we'll probably end up going to war with them anyway. Um, and so let's increase. Our general died, which is unfortunate. Um, because we needed him. Cloves? Oh, I thought Cloves was at war with somebody. I'm just trying to think. I don't really know what I'm thinking about right now, actually. To be honest, I really don't. Um, but yeah. I don't know. Okay. So, because I think all of this is going to be end up being part of Brazil. And so what's going to happen is these are going to... Oh no. Okay. It's fine. Actually, let me see. What's our military at right now? It shouldn't be... Okay, our military maintenance, we could bump it up a little bit. Not too terribly much, but just slightly. That way we're not... oh, actually, no. I do want to keep live chat up. Okay, live chat. There we go. That way, if anybody wants to say hi, you guys can say hi and, do all that good stuff. I would really like it if they made me an elector. How can I get them to make me an elector? Because I don't know how I could get them to make me an elector. I want to be an elector. I think that'd be great if we were an elector. I just don't know if they would make us an elector. So the plan is to go to war against Holland at some point in time in the near future. This would allow us to eventually, it would allow Saxe-Hamburg to go ahead and fight against Dutch Mari Hanno or whatever. And so that's kind of, sort of, more or less the goal. Like, this isn't even like I think we could do it. So we kind of want to box them in, essentially, is what it kind of comes down to. But we'll see. Let's build a university if we can. Should we? I don't necessarily see a negative. I mean, the only negative is how much money it would cost us, because it would cost us a bit. That's the only downside, I must admit, is that it just costs a fair amount of money. But other than that, I mean, I think it should be okay. This is still, despite our best efforts, this is still not making too much money. This province. Um, So I don't know. The good thing is we are making a lot of money through trade. I will say that we are making a fair amount of money through trade, which I think is fantastic. Let's see if we could. How much would we be collecting from here? We wouldn't be collecting too terribly much. I'm just trying to think of places where we could transfer trade power. Oh, no, transfer. And then we could collect. Collect. Okay, so maybe we're making a little bit more money that way. Just a little bit, not too much more money. But we'll see. No, I mean, we could sustain a fairly large army, actually, which is nice, I think. You know, we're definitely not, I would say, like, building up, like, a massive, massive military, but I don't think we need to be too worried about other nations invading us. I mean, unless there's a large, large, large alliance that is like, oh no, we want you guys gone, then we could maybe begin to worry and fear, but I think for the time being we'll be okay, maybe. Go ahead and definitely recall diplomats. Let's try and improve our relations with Bohemia. Then how's our relations with Austria? Papal States. We could improve our relations with the Papal States, why not? Okay. Okay. Is Norway independent? The Spanish colonial empire might be butting heads with our own colonial empire, which isn't that very big, to be fair. But 31, ooh, that's a lot. How could we be like, yo, guys, grant us an electorate, please? Let us be an electorate. We want to do well. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this leader. He's such a good leader. 554. I mean, that's pretty. That's like just. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That's just good. I was about to issue an embargo. We could form an alliance with Cleves, but quite honestly, what's the point? Let's do Mecklenburg, because we don't want Mecklenburg to be too terribly upset at us and mad and view us as hostile enemies, because that's not what we are. That's not what we are. We're good, honest, hardworking people, just trying to join it. Oh, well, what's going on? Hold on. the League of Augsburg. The reunion policy of Louis XIV has been forced upon the empire in the 1684 by the Truce of Regensburg, mostly because the emperor was proclaimed by the Turkish menace Siege of Vienna 1683. The continued French claims and expansion to the detriment of the Habsburg possessions of the German states of the empire led to the creation of the Anti-French League. Well, hold on. I want to know who's in this Anti-French League. Um, I mean, I guess. I just don't know. Oh, okay, so it's like a coalition thing. Okay, so who's in this coalition against them? Uh, oh, wow, wow. Hey, look at this coalition. Target of the coalition of Denmark, Prussia, Commonwealth, Bohemia, Austria, Cologne, Munster, Papal States, and Holland. Wow, look at that coalition, guys. Look at that coalition against a 9-year-old. Oh, well, against the Regency Council with the 9-year-old. Wow, look at that coalition. Guys, hey, I'm thinking. I have. Guys, I'm seriously thinking we could partition France here. You know what I mean? We could seriously partition France. Um, is Spain not in this coalition? Oh, okay, never mind. I was all excited, and then um, coffee. Okay, that's good. Um, so I guess everyone was in a coalition, and then everyone left the coalition. Okay, never mind. I was really excited for a moment because everyone got together and formed a coalition, and then all of a sudden the coalition pretty much completely just it stopped existing. It stopped being a thing, and so the coalition no longer is a thing. Um, I mean, okay, but whatever. I'm looking for someone who's like militaristic and just wants to fight. Aldolf won the first Lug or whatever. Um, okay, we could call you back. Um, is this France? Oh no, it's not France. This is France though. France are trying to get involved in Africa now. Um, yes. Okay, so the Commonwealth is asking for military access. They're at war with Bohemia, Salzburg, Switzerland, Holland, and Lubeck. I hope the Commonwealth aren't alone in their conflict. Oh, okay. So Russia and Prussia. Nice, nice, nice. Very good, very good, very good, very good. What? Austria, but what about us? What about us? We're actually allies. Austria, we're actually allies. Do you want us to improve relations with you to sort of like show you our sincerity in this regard? Decline. I'm not too terribly concerned about the prestige. Like, I want to have high prestige. I do. I really do. But at the same time, like, blockade port. What ports do they have? Is this like a port right here? I don't know. I can't see. It might be. I'm assuming it is. But man, 500 gold. Jeez, it's a lot of money. Okay, we're just waiting for the right time for when. You see, because we're hoping Prussia messes up Bohemia, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Oh, look at the Commonwealth. Look at oh my goodness. Oh my god, this war is, and they're distracted because they're fighting against the Livonian Order. I like military thinkers. Fight, Prussia, fight! Fight on! Great, glorious Prussia. Please open up a pathway for us to invade Holland. This is interesting because I'm not really too sure. I want to do money. Because I'm of the belief that having a stronger economy will allow us to fight this war. Um, well, not this war because it's like whatever, but because we're not at war. But I just think that if we have a stronger economy, then we'd be able to be. I'd much rather have a stronger economy. Um, so let's begin building a spy network, just in case, you know, just in case. Dude, Prussia's lost it. I think Prussia's lost it. Prussia's lost it, and I think so has the Commonwealth. Because I don't see them getting through this. Because, yeah, I don't know. I didn't think Bohemia was going to be this powerful, and they're fighting against Prussia, and oh man, I mean, it's not too terrible. It's not the worst thing that could happen, really. It's just not great. Um, so, I mean, we're helpless to do anything but essentially watch as uh, Prussia is slowly being, um, well, at least just watch as the Bohemian military is slowly just advancing and creeping ever northward. It's not like we can't have. I mean, we could influence this. Like, if we declare war against Holland, and then Bohemia comes in and joins, and then they have to fight a two-front war. Alternatively, um, alternatively, um, what could happen is that we fight against Holland, and we do like a legitimate blitzkrieg and fight against Holland and take our war goals faster, like before the Bohemian armies could march on us. Like that is a possibility. It's not a huge possibility, but it is a possibility. It is something we can do. Um, but Holland is amassing their military forces, so yeah, and Bohemia is going through some troubles. Definitely, for sure. No. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is exciting. This is exciting. Ooh, oof, 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 oof. See, I just don't know if we have the money to fight this war, though. Um, Hold on. We could accept, but 107,000 against 81,000. Oh man. Oh hey, Hanayut is our ally as well. Oh, fantastic. Okay, thank God. Actually, like that that makes me feel so much better that we're not gonna necessarily be on the front lines. Like, we're still probably gonna be on the front lines, but we could kind of hide a little bit. So it just makes me feel a little bit better. Now, if Spain wants to declare war on France, we can make this into a world war. Um, I mean, in fact, it probably already is going to become one anyway. Like, yeah, but um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's a pretty decent general, actually. I just don't know where I would want to send them. I don't think I want to send them anywhere. I think I want to keep my soldiers here. And I want Utrecht to come back, because that's 11,000 soldiers that could come and reinforce my 16,000 soldiers. Oh fuck, they're coming too. They're fucking coming. Okay, hold on. We might have to run away. Okay, nope. Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. No, 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 no. We're not going headlong into fucking, oh shit. How? Yeah, I think this war is lost. Unless Great Britain could do something to help, I think this war is indeed lost. Hold on a second. Hello? Okay. Yeah, cause there's just it's already 5. Wow. There's just nothing we could do. I just France is just too powerful, man. Too powerful they are. Uh. Oh. Yay! We defeated 5,000 French soldiers. We won a battle. Oh, fuck. Let's run away to the furthest corner of our empire. Yeah, this is a lost cause. I'm not gonna like. I'm not even lying. Like this is legitimately a lost cause. Um, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because this is the definition of a lost cause. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. We just lost our entire army. I don't know, cause okay, great, great. Yeah, we're just not gonna win that war. Just France is too OP, dude. France is too OP. They go in and they have like I don't even know, like just a really, really, really strong military. I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna um, we could save this here, and I'm just gonna end it. My eyes are getting tired, so yeah, just that sucked. But thanks for watching, guys. See you guys around.